So yeah, there's definitely a vibe out there, an excitement out there with regard to this event.
It's a great event. I mean, I went last year, I filmed it, and you would think from the name that it's a women's event. It is, but it's not like you only get stuff out of it if you're a woman. Right. You know, like one of the presentations, I don't know if you were present for it, but it was Catherine O'Hara from the O'Hara Project's Building Brand New. I took that with me forever. Like that's gonna be with me. It's part of me now. Like they had this quadrant. It was 4 personality quadrants, and the idea is that everyone you talk to is gonna fit into primarily one of these quadrants. So like when you're putting together a presentation, you should be specifically like designing it for the person who's listening. Right. And you do it based on like, okay, the first quadrant was like an Albert Einstein. The Albert Einstein kind of person needs to know like what the numbers are. So 35% of people are going to click on a red button versus 20% of people are going to click on a green button. So this is how we're going to do it, and that's why we're going to do it. Donald Trump, and she said this was long before, you know, he got into the political spectrum, so it has nothing to do with that. It's just the kind of person that just needs you to get right to the point. Like, what is the information I need as quickly and efficiently as possible? The Oprah Winfrey quadrant was like, I need to know the story. Like I want to hear the solution, but I want to know how you got there. Right. And then there was the Al Roker quadrant, which was just all over the place, like squirrel. What? You know, like, tell me about the cat.
I'm so jealous. I missed that presentation.
Oh, you should tell. Yeah, it was so great. Because it not only helped me see like how I should talk to other people, but it really gave me a self kind of evaluation. Yeah. Because what I figured out was that I wake up in the morning and I'm 100% Trump. Like I don't want to hear from anybody at all. But then like around 11 o'clock in the morning, the guy that you all know and love, the Oprah Winfrey, wakes up. And it's like, then I'm like, the creative juices are flowing. I want to hear the story. I want to hear how you got there. If you spend enough time around me and we're there like 8, 9 o'clock, I shift into Roker mode. And I'm just like, I would love to hear about your cat.
That is awesome. Oh my gosh, you know, I've actually said the words, bottom line it for me, more times than I would care to admit.
So you're Trump.
I'm totally Trump. Isn't that nuts?
Oh wow, yeah.
I know.
Well, she did say that people can be different in their professional lives than their personal lives. Okay. So like you could be a Trump professionally. I kind of look at you as an Al Roker. Like I could totally see you like all over the place.
I totally,
you know?
yeah, I think maybe that's more fair.
Maybe that's more in your personal life.
Yeah.
I've actually, we were trying to get this this podcast together. It might have been this, it might have been the last one. And we were looking at our respective calendars, and I could not imagine having Kate's calendar. It was like every single day was packed from like 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. like every day. I was like, that would drive me nuts. But living with something like that, you really would have to be like, okay, just give it to me, you know, right to the point.
Yeah, I can remember being on phone calls with like people who were trying to sell me something, and I would just be like, listen, I need you to bottom line it for me. Tell me exactly what I'm going to get. Tell me how much it is. I'll get back to you. I gotta look at it.
I don't even listen to them. I just click it.
Just tell me how much and what I got.
Exactly. What about you? Did you sit through that?
I didn't. I heard bits and pieces of it, but definitely bottom line. Definitely Trump. I just need the.
Yeah. I guess it's the kind of society like we're going towards now. It's just like we are all so busy and we're all just like, this is what we have to do. We need to tunnel vision focus. But apparently not. Apparently there really are people like me who, you know, from like 11 to 5, you can totally tell me your story. I'm going to love it.
That is awesome. Yeah.